Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be doing Grandma's dishcloth corner to corner, and this is going to be used for a pocket, an angel pocket. But what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do a little test sample, and unlike the other pockets which are made in continuous, basically we start the pocket here, we go over there, when we come here we have 3 stitches, we turn it over and we complete there. I'm actually just going to make it corner to corner and I'm going to cast off. So it is the basic Grandma's dishcloth, but it's going to have a slight difference because this is another pattern, slightly different from this one over here, which I've just found now on YouTube. I've written it out, so rough write out. So casting on 3 and then knit 1 row, and then the pattern all the way to required number of stitches is knit 2, yarn over, knit to end. And the pockets are either 40, 50 or 60 stitches. I'm going to make a little tiny miniature one. Then the pattern for the decrease is knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, knit to end, until 6 stitches left. And here Carol Sherman, she gave a suggestion which she had found somewhere, and she said it made an absolutely beautiful ending. So when you have 6 stitches left, you knit 2 together 3 times. It'll leave you with 3 stitches. Knit 3 together times 1, which is basically going to leave you with 1 stitch. Then you cut the yarn and then you weave in the end. So here goes. This is a UK yarn from a local supermarket called Aldi. It is labelled as a DK, but it's on the thicker side, so it gives a very nice, full feel to it. It's not a thin DK. And I'm going to do a 1 needle cast on. Normally I do 2. But I want this cast on to be really small. Okay, so 1 and 2. So now I have 3 needles on 3 stitches on my needle. I'll cut that off. It's a bit messy. So it says, whoops, I should have twisted this one. Okay, so it says knit. Wow, this is a really bad start, isn't it? Start again. I'm going to put the little tail on the front. There we go. Okay, and that way it's not going to fall out. So 1, 2 and 3. So it says knit first row, turn the work. I've got my lights in the right angle. Okay, so pattern, knit 2, yarn over. So I can either go yarn over that way or that way. I'm going to go this way simply because I prefer, when I'm doing a knit row, I prefer the yarn over that way. So once again, it's preference for each person. Now I have 4 stitches and knit 2, yarn over, knit to end. Turn the work, knit, knit 2, yarn over, knit to the end. It's the first time I'm doing this particular pattern. Knit 2, yarn over, knit to the end, knit 2, wow, come on, yarn over, and knit to the end. Knit 2, yarn over, knit to the end. It's becoming more comfortable now. It's always tricky in the beginning. One starts corner to corner. Knit 2, yarn over, knit to the end. Knit 2, yarn over, knit to the end. Knit 2, yarn over, knit to the end. I was doing a pocket yesterday and I was slipping the first stitch, and I must say it actually makes for an easier knit. Knit 2, yarn over, to show how far I'll be going, probably about 18 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So let me do 3 more rows. Yeah, definitely slipping the stitch. I certainly did make it easier. Yarn over, and knit to the end. That should be 16. I see what I did, because I was thinking about slipping the first stitch and then I went to slip it. Let me say, stay consistent with this square. So how many does that give me? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Okay, so knit 2, yarn over, and then knit to the end. So where are we? Decrease. Knit 2, no, knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, knit to end, till there's 6 stitches left. So it is, get that out of the way because this is just sneaking there. We have, so fiddly, knit 1, knit 2 together. Now if your stitches are like mine and they're twisted, you're going to have to get them in the right direction. Yarn over, knit 2 together, knit to the end. Because of the way I knit, my stitches lie in a different direction than they are apparently supposed to. Okay. Once again, knit the first stitch, knit 2 together the second 2, yarn over, knit 2 together, knit to the end. Turn the work. At the first stitch, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, knit to the end. You can see the progress. Turn the work. Knit the first stitch, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, knit to the end. So this is the basic grandma's dishcloth. So obviously if it was a dishcloth I'd be using 100% cotton, not acrylic. Whoops, not slip. Knit the first stitch, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, and then knit to the end. It's coming along very nicely. It's a little bit maybe when I sew in that end there I'll just pull that a little bit down. Okay, turn the work, knit the first stitch, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, to the end. Something like this could actually have multiple purposes because it's quite flexible. Knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together. I was thinking of a pocket in one's jeans for one's phone. I know it's very 70s, but I still haven't worked out why the jean companies have not designed a pocket on the front of the jeans. I used to sew, the good old days when I wore jeans, which is about 5 years ago. I used to sew pockets onto the front of my jeans, front thigh. It was large enough and deep enough for my phone. Because if you sit down, every time you sit down it's in your back pocket, and then sometimes if you sit down the phone falls out and stuff. So I was actually quite strict with myself. I used to sew close the back pocket so that I would never put my phone in it. There we go, because it's very tempting to do. And how long have phones been around for? The jean companies still have not registered that people need to carry their phones with them, something other than a back pocket. I know cargo pants have big side pockets on their trousers, but I made mine out of jean fabric on the front, so it was very streamlined. Here we go. And I think I'm coming in for the home run here. Let me see how many stitches I have. 2, 4, 6, 7. So I've got one more row to go. So it's knit 1, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 2 together, to the end, which in this case is basically 2 stitches. So what do we have? We have 6 stitches. As I said, this is the first time I'm actually trying this particular pattern, because Carol Sherman, she gave that suggestion on Facebook in the group for dishcloths. So she says when you have 3 left, you knit 2 together 3 times. So knit 2 together, knit 2 together. Hang on, yeah, I know, good. See, what am I doing? But I've got to twist those stitches, knit together. So now I have 3 stitches left, and she says I must knit 3, all 3 together. So let me first untwist my stitches, put them back on. Okay, so now I'm going to knit all 3 together. There we go, look at that. That looks very nice. So let me cut this. I'm very happy with that. And just to complete it, I'm going to sew in the edge. I'm looking for a sharp pointed tapestry needle. So when I work in the ends, so where am I? I'm going to want to go that way. Take this little loop here, go back into the original V. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. There's not necessarily a back or a front to this. If it was a dishcloth and it's in cotton, I'd have to work it very firmly in, because it wouldn't be horrible if it came undone. But this is acrylic. Let's keep untwisting them. Follow the directions. Maybe go back. Let's see. Do I want to sneak across? No, I don't. Go across that way. Okay. That should be good enough. And the other side, because I said I wanted to repair, there was a little, I didn't like the fact that it was gaping a little bit there. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, see, actually when I'm pulling, that's what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a bridge. See, it's filled it up. Yes, I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to anchor it in this little tiny stitch there. And for good measure, I'm going to come back. Yes, I'm happy with that. Anchor it again, and work up the side here. It's a small little square, but it's definitely for demonstration purposes only. I'm not going to cut that yet. I'm not happy with it because I should actually break this up into 3, go in 3 different directions. Definitely won't come undone then. So how is that? Let me see. It's little, but I'm very happy with it. So I was also making some other little mini pockets yesterday. With different patterns. This has got a slip stitch edge. And it's not, there's no yarn over. It's basically slip stitch and then knit 2 together. Slip the first stitch, knit the 2 together. So a little bit of lace on that. This is also for demonstration purposes only, this little pocket. So normally when I make a pocket, see how it's attached there, then this is folded over. But in this case, for instance, I could always add a different color. Like that. And put the ribbon through here. I found some lovely lace on eBay today, and it has this color in it, but it's a white, so that's cream. But it has this beautiful type of lilac-y color. It's almost like a lavender. I'd actually call it a lavender. So there we go. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I hope that that's fun for you. These of course can be used as well for blankets. Granny squares, if you want to make a whole bunch of granny squares like this, and then you can sew them together. It's an alternative to the normal granny square because it's perfect. It gives you a perfect square. Make them different colors. You can actually have quite an interesting blanket or something from that. And as I said, you can use it as a patch because it stretches. If you want to put a patch on the knee, pair of trousers. It's very, as I said, it's very 70s. Okay, bye.